Hello and welcome back to Green Over Tarot. My name is Ivy, and in today's video we are doing a pick a card with the theme of what do you need to know about your life path. So that was the little card I picked for today's pick a card. You can see it here. I am, as you can see, this is something very new to me anyway, so you have to bear with me while I try and get used to this setup. So, anywho, we've got 4 piles here. Okay, we've got 4 piles here, pile A, pile B, pile C, and pile D. Take your time and pause the video if you would like, and once you have picked a pile that resonates with you, if you have picked more, you can pick more than one if you feel called to. But yeah, we're just gonna get into the reading. So we're gonna start with pile A. Okay, pile A. Let's do this without me burning my eyes out because I can't see. There we go, that's better. Pile A. Let's have a look. Where can I put this? Here? You see that? Okay, let's have a look. Let's pull some initial cards. So, wow, you have a lot of cards. Okay, so this is really just going to help me round out where exactly you are, what exactly you've been through. So let's have a look. We have the Temperance card. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. We have this 5 of Swords. Where am I? I can't see. There we go. 5 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. And the Strength card in reverse. You can see all that cool. You've really had to surrender a lot, pile A. Especially with the Strength in reverse, you really had to surrender a lot. You've really had to let go of a lot of like wands or a lot of baggage. Like you've had to really let go of being so combative all the time and kind of step into an energy where you're kind of having to think more about manifestation mindset, I guess I want to say. It definitely kind of seems to me as though you really have had it tough though with the 5 of Swords here, with a lot of people really like showing you a lot of lessons in regards to how to deal with narcissists or backstabbers or people that really just kind of show you one thing but do another. And it really has been pretty tough for you. I mean, you've got the Temperance in reverse and you've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and this kind of really does tell me that this is one of those things that you've really had to try and learn a lot of hard lessons about. You may have had a lot of people that really just kind of always tested you, or they always like did you wrong, and you always got rather frustrated, like, why is this, why is it, because this was part of the lesson that you had to learn for your life path, was how to deal with people who are, I don't want to say low vibe. Yeah, actually, no, I do. I want to say like low vibe, or they're like, um, show you one thing and I'll do another. For others of you, you know, I don't think these people. I don't think these people are bad people. I think that this was just the lesson that they had to teach you. Right? I don't think I don't think they're innately bad people. I just think that this is what they were signed up to teach you, to help you grow and evolve into something more like this Queen of Pentacles, which is all about manifestation mindset, right? And with the Ten of Wands here, I mean, yeah, it has been a long journey. It has been quite a bit of a slog. But it's all been so you can learn to, I guess it kind of is to also help you know that, Pile A, you need to be able to rely on people. Like, there are people that you can rely on. And this is one of those things that I feel you've kind of struggled a little bit with, was learning to be vulnerable with people, because people have always kind of like backstabbed you in the past, or they've always kind of like done one thing and said one thing and done another. But this is really being like you needing to find people who you can trust in, who you can feel vulnerable with, to help you so you don't carry all the burdens yourself. Yeah, look, the Hydra with challenges, and then we've got Plutus with wealth. Yeah, these people, they may have like borrowed money from you, or you may have been like the one that everyone came to for like help in regards to like physical, tangible things, like they needed money for something, or they needed you to help them do something. Because I mean, your time, your effort, and your energy is also wealth, not just your money. So I kind of get the feeling as though these people were like doing not only one but all of them, and it, oh my gosh, I mean, look at this card. He's like trying to club all these snakes that are around him. It's just, yeah, it just kind of feels to me, like, in the past, things were just really tough for you. Things were just really, like, not good, eh? Oh, yeah, that'll be why. I don't know if you can see this. This is Guardian Quartz with light. You're a light bringer, that's why. You're a light bringer. These are my, I'm just making these right now. They're my Guardian Oracle. So, with light coming out, yeah, you're definitely a light bringer. I mean, this is why you have all these people, this is why you've been through so much hardship, to teach you that even in times of struggle, you still somehow manage to shine light. You still manage to have hope for the future. You still manage to forgive people, or you still manage to like be very optimistic and happy, and I feel as though some people don't really understand why. It's because you're a light bringer. It's because you're innately someone who's meant to spread love and light and joy and happiness, right? You walk into a room and you literally light it up. Whether you know this or not, I'm just saying. So, what do we got? We've got hope. Yeah, there's that hope. And love begins in reverse. Okay. Currently, I do see you, like, I feel as though a lot of my parlays are single. I'm just gonna say it. If you're not, then you're not. But I feel for the majority of you guys are single, and I only say it because the love begins in reverse. What we got? Rainbow with blessings and meadow with vulnerability. Okay. Yeah, I only say that because you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is the Ace of Cups. But you have the Star here. Which, again, hope, light, right? Holding the light. And I don't know if you can see this, but this person's holding this orb of light, and in this orb of light is the shape of a person. Can you see that? And I really feel as though, again, this is you holding your light. This is you holding your, you know, who you are. I'm going to put that there. There we go. Excuse me. I just see you being very, like, you're just trying to do what you can do. I do see, especially with the rainbow here, you having learned a lot of lessons. You're learning to be more vulnerable with people, with friends in particular. Yeah, okay, this is my last one. Okay. The new moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate, and the new moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Cool, like this. Yeah, I like your current energy. It's really nice, actually. You're really doing a lot of work, a lot of inner work, a lot of, like, outer work as well. I feel as though you're trying to set up foundations. Because I've also, which I didn't mention before, but the other thing I see here is, like, especially since you got Plutus here and then they got the Queen of Pentacles here, you were born to be more than the sum of your parts. You were born to stand out. You were born to be successful and actually have a bit of wealth here as well, right? You're meant to come into your, once you come into your own, you'll kind of it'll all start to come towards you. Excuse me. But with the blessings and the vulnerability here, I do like that you're learning to be more vulnerable, and by being more vulnerable, you're allowing the blessings to come in, you're allowing prosperity, and you're allowing love to actually start to flow in. And this is because you've done a lot of, you've actually done quite a lot of outer work. You've actually done quite a lot of inner work, right? You've really worked on yourself. You've really kind of learned to drop the burdens, to drop the wands, right? And to start, like, doing a lot of self-love and a lot of self-care. And I really do like that you've, done that. So next we have the Two of Earth, okay, the Ten of Air, the Page of Air, the Eight of Air, oh, there's a lot of air here, the Four of Water, and the Two of Air. Wow, there's a lot of air here. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave them there. You can kind of see them. You have a lot of big things coming in the future. This is all about your immediate future, right? And so I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay. So there still are a few things that you need to let go of. There are still a few things that will be ending for you. in regards to this. I do see that you are having to make some very important decisions. And you're going to inform yourself about this. You're going to inform yourself about these decisions. Mind blanked there for a second. I would warn not to get too overly. What's the word I'm looking for? Excited's not the right word. I would warn you about not getting overly deep into this research. Just kind of look up what you need to look up, research what you need to research, but don't do any more than that, because I feel as though you'll all of a sudden just go down black holes that you really don't need to. Because I do see this being a very important decision. But it's going to be one that you're going to struggle to kind of make here. Yeah, it's going to be one of those ones that you're going to struggle to make. Why are you going to struggle to make this? The Five of Wands. The struggle is real. And the Three, yeah. The Three of, okay. So this is something that you know that you need to kind of, this is something that you know you need to do. This is a decision that, this is something that you know you need to release, or this is something that you know you need to move forward into. But I just kind of see you kind of struggling a little bit with your doubts and your fears. Yeah, I just see you struggling a little bit with your doubts and your fears about whether or not this is something you, here's the Magician in reverse, about whether or not this is something that you can do, basically. What do we got? We got Aquarius, and we got the Ninth House. Okie dokie then. Aquarius coming in with the Ninth House. I honestly feel as though you were meant to be like... Now take this with a grain of salt, because this is for, you know, a general audience. But I feel for a lot of you, you guys are made to be like teachers. Like teachers of all kinds, right? Teaching anything from education to how to learn a language, to how to cook, to how to well, anything really. Just like teaching people, even being people that are like motivational speakers as well, philosophers, your writers, or people who work in publishing, because Ninth House also rules books and publishing. Your perhaps meant to work in the travel industry. Perhaps you will own a tourist thing, a tourist business where you provide some sort of service for tourists. I just get for a lot of you though that you're meant to be like philosophers or teachers mostly. It keeps coming back around to that. And there's something about like teaching, because I just keep getting the feeling that not only will you be teaching, but you'll be traveling, teaching something for a lot of you, or you'll be teaching people like from overseas as well, like a, how do you call it, like through like Zoom or like, yeah, it just kind of seems like one of those interesting ones. Um, yeah, let's see what else we've got. But yeah, it just kind of seems as though you need to like keep the light, right? Keep the light, keep the faith. What do we got? We got hanging on, and we've got loyalty. With hanging on and with loyalty coming out here, I do see you. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. With hanging on with and with loyalty here, I do see you getting yourself a little following here, or I do see you finding community that can actually help you, or it's almost like hanging off your every word almost. Yeah, I do like this. It's like a little community, especially with Aquarius here. Like, this is really good. We have Amphitrite, the Sea Queen's blessings. So you were born, you were made to be this exciting, to be this, you know, abundant person. But I do kind of feel as though, you know, it's been a bit of a journey for you. Not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a journey for you. Let's pull some lucky last messages. Okay. So we have voyage, set sail on a new course. We have choose wisely, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. We have perseverance, stay the course. We have explore, maps show what has already been discovered, go another way. And we have move, barnacles only grow on a docked ship. So that's what I have for you guys. Again, just keep going, just keep working on yourself, just keep flowing, just keep learning. And, you know, when the time comes for you to make this decision, don't be so hard on yourself. Learn what you need to learn about it. Don't go down rabbit holes. And trust that you are meant to be doing this, right? I have this little thing called, you know, feel the fear and do it anyway. And that's one of those things that I think maybe might help you guys. So this is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I have been a little bit a ways from Insta, but I've been posting on Facebook lately. But I will be going back to posting on Instagram. I'm getting around to it. I've just been a little busy lately. But yes, don't forget to check me out there. I'll leave a link in the description below. But that is all I have for you, Pile A. Okay. Pile A. Right. Pile B. Hello, my Pile Bs. How are you doing? This is your reading. So, let's get into it. Let's see what we've got for you guys. Excuse me. Oh, I swear to God, this cough is ridiculous. You have to give me a second, guys. Where are you? There we go. Sorry, my phone's decided to tell me that it's slightly flat. You know, that's right. I'm just making sure I'm okay. let's have a look. What do we got? We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Six of Cups upright. And we have the Page of Swords upright. Pile B, you've really had to prove yourself. Hardcore. You've really had to prove yourself. You've really had to prove your worth. You've really had to prove what you're capable of to a lot of people. And I feel for a lot of that, I feel for a lot of you, it's in order for you to gain some sort of affection from them. What is this? I need more information. Zeus with supremacy. Okay, right. And Artemis with the goddess of light. Cannot fit. Na, 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 na. There we go. Cool. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I definitely feel as though for you guys, Pile B, you really had to kind of work or prove yourself in order to gain the intimacy that you so rightly deserve. That immediately sets alarm bells off for me. You may have step parents, just kind of saying. You may not, but you may. You may have like step parents, and you've had to like learn to cohabitate or to kind of get along with step siblings. For some of you, for others of you, I kind of see like you having, like I feel as though for a lot of you this is all kind of leading you towards your own personal power, right? We have Guardian Flair here with creativity. Okay, cool. This is card 6 as well, by the way. I kind of get the feeling as though you are... There we go. I get the feeling that you are quite the creative soul. I mean, you've got Artemis here, which can promote that as well. But I do kind of feel as though you've had to put a lot on the back burner in order to please others, in order to kind of be submissive, or to just play a part, to play along. But I honestly don't feel as though this is something that you do anymore. I think you've had to learn how to step into your personal power for a lot of you. We have movement, choices, and decisions. Mental conflict. Triumphant success. And discontent, important in reverse. Wow, okay. Okay, so the moment you had an opportunity to leave, an opportunity to walk away from all this, you did it. You did it, like, full stop, end of story, flat out went. And it really kind of allowed your creativity, it kind of allowed yourself to really flourish more. I do see you having to make some really tough decisions here. This is the Two of Swords here. I do see you having to make a lot of decisions here, and you've got the Two of Pentacles. So, Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. This is actually kind of funny. The pile one had those cards too, but in a different space. But anyway, it's not really important. You're almost, yeah, you're at a crossroads right now. I get the feeling that you're having to kind of look at certain situations, or look at your situation in particular, and you're looking at yourself and you're going, how can I grow? What can I do to grow? What can I do to be better? What do I need to do to make myself more stable financially, physically, mentally even, and you're having to make really prompt or quick decisions, but they come from quite a clear head for you. I do feel, although you feel mentally kind of tired in hindsight, you're making decisions very quickly, right? A time to give rather than take, the new moon in Virgo. And what do we got here? Yeah, the winter solstice with reflection. You're really having to, I'm going to put that here. You're really having to kind of sit there and make decisions about your life, and make decisions about where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want to do it even. And you're also having to kind of give back to yourself, or be gentle with yourself even. It's with this Virgo new moon here. You're having to be gentle with yourself even. And gentle with your creative passions, or your creative abilities. Because I feel as though for a lot of you, they were always kind of stood on that's never going to make you money. You're never going to amount to anything if you do that. And I kind of feel as though people kind of put you down, or kind of made you squash that deep inside. But I kind of feel you asking questions about yourself. I feel you asking yourself questions now in regards to, is this really is this really what they say it is? No, it's not. For starters, you have triumphant success here. You will get the breakthroughs you need. You will overcome this. You will gain more insights in regards to your creative passions, in regards to your creative identity even. What have we got? Ace of Cups. Cool. The Six of Air. And the Queen of Water. Yay! I like that this is here. Okay. These are really good. These are goodies. The Ace of Water, the Six of Air, and the Queen of Water. This is fantastic energy, Pile B. I mean, you really are going to be coming into something where you're going to really enjoy what you do. You're really going to go places with this. You're really going to feel so proud of your work as well. What do we got? The 11th house. I like that. Cool. Chaos. Yes. And Pluto. Cool. You're really gonna overcome. I'm amazed. You're really gonna overcome a lot, Pile B. The 11th house tells me you're going to meet people who are like-minded. So you're gonna find your community. You're gonna find your tribe, coming, in the immediate future. You're gonna start finding them. They're gonna start to trickle in. So if you're feeling alone right now, just know that you're going to soon be meeting your tribe. You're soon going to be meeting people who you can relate to better, who you don't have to prove yourself to, who you don't have to do anything like that with. These are people who you can talk to about things. These are people who will support you. And these are people also who will be very interested in your story, like how you've overcome this, how you've come into the person who you are now. I don't think you're going to realize how interesting people are going to find it, because I definitely feel as though this is going to bring you full circle to a complete and utter level up. So you're going to be in a completely different space than you were before. As above and so below. Ooh, he's got as above, so below. I love this card. Absolutely. You're going to project this amazingly creative personality, this amazingly creative, person who you are. And by projecting that, so you become it. I love that. What else have we got? Travel. Oh, yay. That's really cool. Mars and Capricorn, Mars and Gemini. There's just a lot of I do feel that you're really, again, you could travel to places, but for this card here, I feel more as though this is movement, right? You're finally going to see yourself going places, doing things finally moving and not being so stagnant, so stuck. Because you're going to meet tribe here. Yeah, look, raised by wolves, you belong. You're going to be meeting tribe. People who you can relate to, people who you can, people who understand you, right? Who understand what you're going through, what you've been through. You could be, again, you've got the creativity card here from my Guardian Oracle. So you're definitely a creative soul, but I mean, creativity comes in so many flavors. I mean, if I had to guess, if I had to say, specific, career paths, anything in the travel industry, for starters, because you have the travel card here. Motivational speakers, humanitarians, people who do a lot of social media people as well, with the 11th house. But someone who does a lot of creativity, like they do art, or they do crocheting. Creativity is so broad for me. I mean, it's just it's such a fantastic card to come out, though. Surprises, venture down the rabbit hole. Wallflower, look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Rest, slow down, you don't have to solve everything today. Retreat, never underestimate the healing power of a quiet moment. Transform, rise above any situation and become the best version of you. And breathe, slow down and contemplate the tea, violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. Wow. I definitely feel for this pile, it's all your life path is really directing you towards your soul tribe. I feel as though this is really important for you. I feel as though this is something that you really need, that support structure around you to help you become your best version of yourself, right? Not that to like, how do I explain it? It's like it's almost as though like by finding your tribe, you find yourself. And I honestly feel as though that is what's really important. So this is what I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pile B. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and also on Facebook. I'm active there as well. But this is all I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I hope to see you all in the next video. So let's move on to pile. Let me look. C. Okay, pile C. Where are we? Here we go. We have C. What I'm doing. Here we go. What do we got? Do. Okay. So, what do we got past C? We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. Wow, you got a lot of cards, pile C. You have a lot of cards. Look at all these cards. What the hell? So this is looking at your past. So it just gives me like a foundational level of where you're at, what you've been through. You're really like... You've really let go of a lot. Like, I just see a lot of, like, letting go of things. Like, you've got the 10 of Swords here. You've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. Like, I just feel as though you've really let go of a lot. I do feel as though, you know, you feel as though... money is very important to you. Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And they're both upright, so I feel as though money is really important for you, or stability in general is very important for you. It's not something that you worry about, 9 of Swords is in reverse, but it is something that is very important to you, right? I do feel as though, with this 2 of Pentacles in between, this 8 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Swords, there's a lot that you seesaw between in regards to letting go of things. You meet us with wisdom. I feel as though you are someone who... I feel as though you are someone who is actually very interesting, to be honest. Like, you don't worry about finances, but finances are really important to you. Here we got Guardian Peak with Perception. So that's your Guardian Oracle card. Okay, interesting. You're an observer. Oh, this is very interesting. You're an observer. You notice things, like you notice patterns, or you notice like certain behaviors, or you're just very perceptive to the behaviors of people, to certain cycles and rhythms. Like, it's all something that it's just something that you notice quite a lot, Pile C. Wow, okay. All these cards for your past, but not very many for your present. Okay, right, we got Material Harvest. Oh, 9 of Pentacles, that'll be why. The 3 of Wands with Partnerships and Alliances. The Eagle with Communion. And bring love into the situation. The new moon in Aquarius. Okay. You could be an Aquarius. You don't have to be, but you could be. I just kind of feel as though presently you're doing really well. Like, what do you even listen? What do you? I feel as though you're doing really well. I do feel as though in the past you did have to let go of a bit in regards to, what is this? Like, I kind of feel as though there's something to do with you not getting an inheritance you deserved, or not getting an inheritance you were meant to get. But I don't feel as though you know anything about it. I don't know what that is, but anyway. Looking at you presently, material harvest, partnerships and alliances, you're meeting people, you're doing things, you're, setting up really good structures. What is with my throat? But I feel as though with the eagle here, this is because you're trusting your intuition, you're getting a lot of downloads, you're trusting what Spirit is saying to you, you're really just kind of doing that. I feel as though for a lot of you, again, you may be single. I wasn't really getting anything for Pile B in regards to their relationship status, but Pile A and you guys, I did. I kind of feel as though you guys are single. But you don't have to be, but for a lot of you, you feel single. Like, there's a need to, like, open that heart chakra. Like, open... Because I feel as though you're so passive, or I feel as though you're so passive, or you just kind of, like, you're such an observer, you've forgotten how to be in the moment because you're so busy observing everything. Wow, what the heck? Four of Earth, Goddess, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the Justice card. This pile has so many pentacles. I'm like, what the hell? What is it with you guys in pentacles? Like, legit, what is it with you guys in pentacles? Like, stability and money seems so important to you, and it's something that you're meant to have. I feel as though you know how to work the market, or you understand how the market works innately, and you're able to make decisions and just go with it and do things, right? You know where the trends are, so I feel as though you guys sell products, or you sell products, you know what's going to be hot, and you just, like, make sure you procure those to sell when the time is right, or you just know things, and it makes you money. It's just like, what do we got? We got Maki Maki, the awareness of nature. We have Capricorn. And we got Sagittarius. Maki Maki tells me, yeah, like, you're all about, like, the whole sustainable lifestyle. You're all about the, finding solutions to save the planet. You're all about that as well. But you're so, like, it's all about the pentacles. It's all about, that'll be why. Because it's Earth, right? It's literally Earth. And you're really trying to learn how to make things... You're a really abundant person. You really are. And I wonder if you know this. Because you've got, like, 10 of Pentacles in the Goddess. You've got the 9 of Pentacles. You've got the King of Pentacles. Like, every stage of the game, it's like... abundant. Like, you've always just kind of... I don't think you've realized how abundant you are. I don't think you realize how much of a difference you make to not only other people's lives, but to communities as well. You're quite the hard worker, so with Capricorn here, you're quite the hard worker. You are someone who actually works a little you're someone who actually works a little too hard. Again, I think this is because you understand, like, the need is so great here that you spend so much time trying to fix it. Make sure you spend time on you, right? Make sure you spend time on your self-care as well, so you can keep doing this, so you can keep doing what you're doing, right? You're very wise as well with Sagittarius here. You're someone who has a lot of innate knowledge. You may have learned a lot from your parents, like through growing up. You may have learned a lot, and that's really going to be important moving forward. Because I do see, like, a lot of steady progress. Yeah, look, here's the self-care card. You need to make sure that while you're doing the good work, you're looking after yourself as well, happiness. Because your happiness should always come first. And in order to do what you want to do, you also need to make sure you look after yourself. Got boundaries. And we got transforming. Cool. So the way that you work, the way that you do what you do, there we go. The way you do what you do, it's going to be changing constantly. Like, I feel as though what you do is one of those constantly evolving things that is never going to be just one thing. It's going to be many things over a long period of time. Yeah, the butterfly ferrets. I am reborn. You're someone who's constantly evolving, and who you are and what you do and your whole life path is going to be one constantly evolving situation. Let's pull some extra cards. What have we got? Share. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. Yeah, like, still do what you do, but again, self-care. Twilight. Surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. Messages for Pile C. Pile C. Okay. We have dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself a good book. Rest. Slow down. You don't have to solve everything today. We have surprises. Venture down the rabbit hole. We have play. Among the grass and wild violets lay undisturbed little secrets to uncover. We have persevere. Leave no stone unturned. And we have self-care. Tend to your garden. Yeah, you have self-care twice. Like, I feel as though what you are, I feel as though your life path is definitely going to be something where you're constantly going to be working. You have Capricorn here, so you're a hard worker anyway. But there is definitely going to be a need for you to really look after yourself, really look after yourself, really do a lot of self-care, really take days off. It's okay to take days off. Things are going to be okay, right? It's okay to rest. It's okay to play. It's okay to, not be constantly on the ball doing whatever it is that you're doing, because by spending time in self-care, by spending time looking after yourself, you refuel yourself, you allow yourself to be reborn so that you can continue to do the good work that you want to do. So this is what I've got for you guys. I really feel as though you guys are like environmentalists, or you're people who just do really good work. Like, you may be business owners, or you may be like, whatever it is that you do, it's cutting edge, or it's like really important. Anyway, you may be sharing knowledge or something like that, but I feel as though it's more tangible. It's more like, Anyway, this is what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I am there. You can find me there. I will leave a link in the description below for that. But that is all I have for you, Pile C. I hope to see you all in the next video. Right. Here's my Pile Ds. Okay. Pile D. Oh, D. This is your video. This is your pile. So let's have a look. What's my pile D's got? You guys have a really thick pile. I don't think you guys realize how. You guys actually have like the thickest pile out of all of the piles. So this pile might gonna take a while, but we're gonna get there. So let's do cards. So let's do this. So this is looking into your past, or what basically it's going to give me a foundation. We've got the Star in reverse, the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, the High Priestess in reverse, Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. You're bringing all the energy. What is this pile D? Whoa. Y'all like are crazy. I just want to say, like, this is a very important pile. I haven't even pulled any other cards. Like, this is just, I already innately know this is going to be a really important pile. Moon, Star in reverse, Ace of Cups, Lovers, High Priestess in reverse, Four of Wands. Oh. Okay, let's talk about the Lovers then. Okay, let's just do this then. I feel for my parodies in the past, they've met someone. So, we've got the Lovers here in the middle. A little in the middle here. Yeah. Like, I feel as though you've met someone. They're very mysterious. They're very, like... Yeah, they're very mysterious. They're very new. You don't really know them that much. I feel as though you met them it's a very fated meeting. That's what I want to say. It's a very fated meeting. Even though the Star is in reverse, it's very fated. You know very little about them. It's very unexpected. This is like love, like one of those love at first sight kind of deals. Where you are kind of like, infatuated, I'm not gonna lie. But it kind of seems to me as though nothing really is eventuated of this, nothing really happened of this. High Priestess in reverse, Four of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You guys wanted something to happen. but nothing happened, right? I kind of feel as though this person's more at a distance than you would perhaps like. What do we got? We got Charon with transition, yeah. Icarus with inexperience. Dionysus with merrymaking. Okay. And Eris with strife, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh my god, you guys. You met this person. I feel as though this person is very important. I feel as though this person is very important for you and your life path, which is why I'm talking about them. They come as a King of Wands, so they come as someone who, instant attraction, right? They may have come off as a bit of a playboy to you as well. I'm just going to kind of put it out there. But I feel as though they actually kind of made you attracted to them more. I ain't judging. But with Charon and Icarus, this kind of tells me that this is kind of like one of those instances where you didn't know what to do, because I feel as though you haven't been in this. This is one of those situations where you haven't been in a situation like this before, and you were just kind of like, I feel as though you fumbled a little bit. This was meant to be just kind of like a transition, like a passing thing where you were just meant to kind of meet one another initially. This to me kind of feels as though this is something that occurred like at a wedding or a birthday, or like some sort of like family occasion, or some sort of like thing where like family and friends like gather together. And you kind of parted ways like real quick. It's very like strange. Like it kind of feels as though you guys are like, oh, and out. Like it wasn't even like you didn't even get an opportunity to get to know one another, kind of thing. The Hierophant. The Death card. Triumph. Yeah, look at how important this is. This is the Chariot. The Four of Wands. Foundation achievements. Deceased. The Moon card. Look at how important this relationship is to you, though. Major. Like, you have 4 majors just in the initial pool, and then you got 4 majors here, and you got the Moon twice. Y'all, I ain't kidding. This person, I don't know who they are, but this person, they're very important to you. They're very important for your life path. I don't want to say this person is the end all or be all for your life path, but this person is someone that obviously I need to talk about, because Spirit really needs you to kind of understand something about them, or really understand that, like, the dynamic, or like I feel as though this person is really important to talk about, even though they're only a part of your life path. They're the part that Spirit really wants to talk to. Spirit really wants me to talk to you about today, if that makes sense. Part 4. So please don't like, why are you only talking about this person? Because this is what Spirit wants me to talk about. Okay, so I'm just saying what Spirit wants me to say. Clouds with shape-shifting. Okay, I will pull those in a minute. This person's your duality. Look at this. I always love the Moon card in this deck because of the duality it represents. I just look at you, like you're doing you, right? You're really just kind of like living your life. You're not putting like, you're not waiting for them. You're just living your life. You're just like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, right? I feel for a lot of you, you're learning new things. You may be at university, or you've gone back to school. For some of you, you have begun learning new skills. You may be, learning a new job even. It's definitely something that is really transforming you into someone more confident, or someone more confident with this Triumph card. Like, when the two of you meet again, they're really going to be taken aback by how confident you've become, by how different you are. And different is always good. I'm just going to say that right now. Different is not always bad. Different can be good as well. You're going to be more stable. You're going to be more like, what's the word I'm looking for? Direct by like going after what you want. You're definitely under like this kind of transitional like phase right now. We've got a time for healing with the balsamic moon. We've got adjustments are required with the third quarter moon. And we've got you are good enough, the full moon in Virgo. Oh, I love that. I feel as though you constantly doubt yourself, or you constantly doubt like this, like how you feel about this person, because it's taking so long for the two of you to get together. And the reason it's taking so long is because, again, things need to fall where they fall, and things really haven't fallen into place yet. And so you're kind of just having to go with it. You're really just having to live your life, do what you need to do, learn what you need to learn, because this person's going to come back around. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You just need to learn that the when is when Spirit says it's time. But know that you're good enough, right? I feel as though there are certain adjustments that Spirit's trying to like make in regards to this. And you know, there is a little bit of like resentment, or a little bit of bitterness in regards to, why didn't I make my move then? Why didn't I, why wasn't I more forward then? Because you weren't meant to be forward then, because you weren't meant to do what you weren't meant to take a chance then, because if you did, the conditions weren't right and it would have fallen apart. This way, things are more stable. Things will be more stable when you come together. Think of it like that. The Eight of Earth, the Moderation card, the Warrior, and the Page of Fire. And we've got two more. There's a lot of mages. Like, I feel as though you guys took all the mages, and you guys were the last pile too. It's like Spirit saved all the mages for this pile. I'm like, okay. Just keep working on you. Just keep working on your career. Just keep working on your studies, right? Become who you're meant to be. Like, I feel for a lot of you, you're meant to be like spiritual teachers, or this feels really spiritual, right? There's a lot of mages here. This makes me feel as though it's very important, it's very spiritual, it's very necessary, right? I feel as though for a lot of you, you're learning to become like more of a spiritual teacher. You're learning to become someone who's able to kind of help others through what you know. 8th house. Aries, which is what we're in right now. Yeah, look, here's Eros, the god of desire. We've got the 12th house, the house of undoing. Nice. And we've got the 10th house, the house of enterprise. Yeah, okay, cool. 12th house, 8th house, 10th house. Very nice. So You have undergone some pretty rough times. I'm not gonna lie. You have the 8th and the 12th house here. These are dark houses. The 12th house is about undoing, right? It's about the hidden agendas. It's about, endings, specifically endings. It's about, healing and the end of cycles and where your karmic debts go to be paid, and all of that kind of deep, dark kind of stuff. And then you got the 8th house. This is the house of reincarnation. It's the house of literally sex, death, and taxes, right? Um, you can't make this up. This is literally the house of death, sex, and taxes. It's where all your sexual relationships are. It's where all your it's where you go to transform, right? And you have like transformation all through this. You have a lot of important 8th house transits, or a lot of 8th house important, like what's the word I'm looking for, planets even. The 8th house is also about your it's also about inheritance and wills, but it's also about like taxes. So it's all about other people's money, right? So this is where your partner, like when you get in relationships, this is where your partner's money is. When, if you get a loan from the bank, this is where that falls. This is like 8th house is other people's money, right? The 10th house is all about your career and your social status. This is something that you really need to continue to work on. You do have a lot of forward movement though, because you've got Aries here, and you've got Eros coming out as well. So Eros is the god of desire. It's all about love unions. It's all about, passion and that, passionate sex and all of that. So this is meant to be like, this is one of those things that you just have to be really patient with, because Eros, also known as Cupid, is here on the case. We've got confusion. Yeah, look at you. You're confused as hell. The higher perspective cards come out, and we've got looking at the past. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get the feelings though, whenever you look at the past, whenever you look at this whole situation, you just get really confused. Like, I don't understand why we're going through this. I don't understand why things are like this. I don't understand, I just don't understand. And you just don't. Like, it's just one of those things that you get confused about. Like, I don't understand why it's taking so long. I don't understand why this had to happen this way. I don't understand. And you just need to kind of like allow it to settle and take a step back. Right. And kind of look at it from a different angle, if that's even possible for you. Because you innately know that this is something bigger than even you. Yeah, I went there. We've got Guardian Carnelian with excitement. Oh, you got Carnelian. Very interesting. Most of the others were really kind of... Pile A and Pile B were pretty forthright about careers, like, situations. Pile C, not so much. Theirs was more to do... Well, actually, no, theirs was as well. But you have something that has nothing to do with that, so that's very interesting. You've got excitement. I'm wondering if you're a very excitable person. Interesting. Actually, that's very interesting. Pile D. Pile D. With Guardian Canadian. Can I have another card? Okay. What do we got? Oh, okay. Guardian White with feminine. So, whoever the feminine is in this relationship, again, man, woman, whatever, we don't judge. Same sex, different sex, whatever, whoever is the feminine, whoever possesses the feminine energy, they're the excitable one. Or they're the excitable one. They're the one who see things through. They're the person who kind of see things with wonder in their eyes. Like, it's very hard to kind of explain it to you, but whoever is the feminine, whether this is you who are watching it, or whether or not this is the person that you're thinking about, they have so much exuberance and so much joy and zest for life. Like, it just, this person, they feel as though when they walk in the room, they just kind of like light it up. Oh, maybe that's why you're attracted to them. Just saying. We got Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim. Oh my god. My words. We have Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. And we have A Twist in the Tail, the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. Oh, very interesting. Pile D. You really are, like, I do feel as though, like, in the background, you really have gone through a lot. I really do feel that, but it's like, it's not important. Like, I don't understand. It should be important. But this is more like, this person, the person I'm talking about, they're more important than the things that you've been through. And I'm very confused by that. Like, they come in like little bits and pieces here and there, but it's not important. Like, I feel as though you're healing from something. Like, something happened where you kind of are healing from it, and it's making you stronger, and you're like, I'm not the victim in this situation. If anything, this situation has made me stronger. It has taught me lessons. I am, a better person because of this. This person really feels as though they're a safe place for you to go, whoever this person is. They really feel as though they're a safe place for you to go to. They feel as though, they're one of those people who you could quite safely gather yourself in their arms and just kind of like be there in their warmth. It's very strange. Like, this person, they feel so warm and nurturing and kind, and I don't know if this is what has attracted you to them, or they just feel as though they're a whole different breed of person, right? And with the twist in the tail, I definitely feel as though this is someone who you didn't see coming from a mile away. Like, they just kind of like blew in like a hot wind. Like, they were just there, and you're like, what is going on? Like, who is this person, right? Why haven't they been here before? Like, why haven't I met this person before? And it really did set you on a different path than you were going on. So let's have a look and get some more additional messages. We have journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Ooh. Live in the present moment, guys. That's very important. We have opportunity. There's no use looking for luck. It arrives at unexpected times. You have a lot of unexpected things. Just saying. We have adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. Don't force things. Things will always happen when they need to happen at the right time they need to happen at. We have forgiveness. A crushed flower still gives off a sweet scent. Share. The busy bee should still make time for each flower. Radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. I've got to say, this is very interesting because Guardian Carnelian, the Guardian Carnelian Oracle card, he is actually based off the sun. What can I tell you about Guardian Carnelian? He's based off the sun. Yes, it's a male, which is kind of ironic since you have the female card. But he is someone who's based off the sun. He's easily excitable. He always, wants to learn new things. He has this insatiable, sense for curiosity, of knowledge, of, whatever. He is someone who will fight tooth and nail for what he believes in, or what what others believe in, because he values he values the importance of the ideals of his friends as well. And he believes in himself as well, very highly, because he needs to. We have breathe, slow down and contemplate the tea, violets and ivy tangled around the eaves. I don't know why I told you all of that, but okay. We have the wallflower, look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out. Maybe it was important. I don't know. And we have grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. Yeah, so, we've got the grow card here. It's telling you, it's okay to go through tough times. We all go through tough times. But we need to do that in order to grow, in order to learn lessons, in order to become who we're always meant to be, right? We have perseverance, stay the course. We have move, barnacles only grow on docked ships. We have flow, let your worries drift away. We have meditate, make some quiet time in the still air. We have optimism, after each rainstorm there will be clear skies. We have generosity, what good is treasure if you keep it for yourself. And we have travel. Seeing the surface of the ocean is not the same as diving deep to see the coral. Oh, that's actually very interesting, because you have the page of fire here, which is the page of wands, which is about travel as well. So maybe you're traveling somewhere. Maybe you're going to travel and meet this person again. You never know. This is what I've got for you, Pile D. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I'm posting weeklies and monthlies on Facebook. I'm posting weeklies, monthlies, and weekend tarot readings on Facebook. And on Instagram, I post pick cards, kind of like this, but not really. I post pick cards on Instagram. I also post other content on there as well. I've been a bit busy lately, so I haven't been on there for a while, but I'm going to pick myself up and get back in there shortly. But this is what I've got for now, and I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope to see you all in the next video.